Hello, this is Robin Hart of the Homes with Hart team of CMG. This is our weekly market video watch. And for those inquiring minds who really love crazy mortgage stuff. Each week we try to prepare you for what's happening in the market. Let's check out where those rates are and have a little bit of fun at the same time. So rates have been on a steady trajectory downward. It's great news for potential home buyers and refinancers per Mortgage Nuggets. Now, this is not a rate quote, but this is where they actually take a survey from over 200 lenders across the nation and freely share the responses. The average rates are coming in for 30-year fixed at about 6.13, while VA, FHA, and the 15-year fixed are all three well below 6%. Okay, now what do sliding rates mean? Well, it means applications are up by over 60% for refinances. And if you're looking to buy a home, guess what? It's significantly cheaper than it might have been 6 months ago or even 3 months ago. So if you bought a home in the last 2 to 3 years and you'd like to see if refinancing makes sense for you, give me a call. I happen to know a great lender. So on Wednesday, the Fed lowered the Fed funds rate by 0.25, and most people don't even know what that means. So let me share with you some little nuggets here. Most average consumer will save just a tiny little bit, and it's a little bit here and a little bit there. Basically, what it means is the overnight bank-to-bank lending and big banks and Wall Street really win with this. Basically, it means that the lowering of the Fed funds rate actually impacts short-term loans and investments. So it can also, though, impact things like student loans and student loan refinances, CDs, savings accounts, auto loans, and lines of credit. And it can also impact credit card rates. However, you might want to call your credit card company to see if they can lower the rate after the Fed funds rate did lower. It can also tangentially impact stock market and mortgages. And even inflation. Now, we did mention the Fed. The Fed, apparently there is some ongoing drama at the Fed, which is a staunchy institution, typically doesn't do drama. It's about the equivalent of a sloth fight, in my opinion, which I don't think is a thing, but well, turns out, yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So in case you missed all the drama, let me fill you in on what's happening because most people missed it. All right. Lisa Cook, she's a voting Fed governor. She serves on the Fed since 2022, and she was a Biden era appointee. She's currently in her second term, and that will last until 2038, which is a good long time. Now that Trump is president, he wants members on the Fed to be beholden to his personal wishes and plans. Now that you know all that, enter Bill Pulte. Now, Bill Pulte, don't be fooled by the name. He didn't make his money in home building. That was his granddad, William Pulte. Bill Pulte made his money off his granddad's inheritance from Granddad. So thanks so much, Granddad. He also made his money in HVAC. Basically, he's an air conditioning guy. He also used his granddad's money to actually found Pulte Capital Partners. So he's also an investment hedge fund guy. Now, he's currently the acting appointed director of FHFA. Now, moving forward, here's what happened. Somehow, Bill Pulte managed to get a hold of a few people's files. Now, Lisa Cook is one of those files, and he started reviewing and then decided he saw something that he didn't like, and then he suddenly started making DOJ referrals. Lisa Cook is one of those files and one of those referrals. Now, Trump heard this and immediately moved and reacted with the move to fire Lisa Cook without even any background information or cause or showcasing. The only problem, Lisa's kind of fighting back. She apparently has been releasing evidence to the contrary, and now she's suing. And Donald Trump doesn't really seem to care if he and Bill Pulte got it wrong. He just wants to fire her. And now you're pretty much all caught up with the Fed drama. All right. So let's go to the more fun stuff. All right. On Sunday night, Stephen Colbert reached the pinnacle. The talk show host talked about going out on top. In the 77th Primetime Emmy Awards, Colbert took home his first Emmy win with a outstanding talk series and standing ovations. He's actually held over 30 nominations in the last 10 years. Huge. Now, in an emotional acceptance speech, surrounded by his production team, Colbert shared a conversation he had with Spike Jonze about his early aspirations for The Late Show. I kind of like to do a late night comedy show that was about love, he told Jans in 2015. Now, he ended his speech with an affirmation that I loved. Okay. It went, I have never loved my country more desperately. God bless America. Stay strong, be brave, and if the elevator tries to bring you down, go crazy and punch a higher floor. I love that line. I think it's great. Okay. Now, here's our meme of the week. Basically, when your friends are all talking about how much they saved refinancing their home, and you're just happy you brushed your teeth every day this week. That's awesome. Okay. Now, when is the best time to buy or refinance? Well, it depends on you what your current rate is or whether or not you're prepared and ready for the cost and big steps of buying a home. So if you're curious about it, have them give me a call. And if you like this video, please follow us on any of our social media outlets. We're on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and The Artist, formerly known as Twitter. I'm Robin Hart with the Home Loans with Hart team, where we're here to help you build wealth through the financing of real estate. We will catch up with you next week. Have a great week, and we'll see you then. Bye.